Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Avowed. All right, here's the dealio. I went around and I grabbed all of the side quests that I could find. I also grabbed all the bounties that I could find. And I found, I guess, these two treasure maps somewhere along the way. And then I did a live stream in between the last two videos. So I'm going to record now. We're going to do some main missions, and I'm going to live stream it again. I'm knocking out like some of the side quests and some of the more random events, but we're going to push the main missions now. That way I don't actually accidentally stumble across like a main mission area. Last night I was goofing around in here, like way over here somewhere. Oh, I was out here. This is weird. You look at the map in two dimensions like this, you think this is just an island. Actually, this is a giant mountain here. And I was looking for the totem parts, so if I could maybe get the totem going earlier than later. But I couldn't get in here really, because I guess a main mission gets us over here. And there is a lot of stuff. Like, you can see my paths that I've gone to do things. Like out in this area here, and we got the wetlands up here. In this region, there's like these really cool looking tree houses and stuff that I haven't hit. And I'm just hoping that, you know, a main mission will push me there. Either way, let's get started. Oh, and also, my new setup that I'm trying, this was suggested by Jack. Happy birthday, brother. Is a sword with the pistol in the offhand. So this combo is pretty good because I've got my good ranged and my sword right here. My other setup, I guess I was goofing with the bow because I haven't used the bow in a while. But I'm not gonna upgrade the bow. See, I'm just still rocking the same bow from the beginning. If I find a bow that's a unique and has some cool attributes, I'll go ahead and buy it. You know, I'm up to 20k, and this is just from doing collecting loot and also the bounties. The bounties in here were $750 a piece, and I think there was like 5 of them. And the rest must just be loot because I'm not selling anything. I'm scrapping everything, and some of the armor, the boots, and these things I've what do you call it? You could just send it to your stash. Now I did get a piece of armor it's kind of like the one I have on, except it's got less damage reduction up front, right here. I think it's like 28 or 25. But the additional damage reduction is like 15. And I think instead of this, it like gives health to, I don't know, gives damage to your companions. Anyway, I gotta sit down and look at all that stuff. Right now, I'm not super concerned about that. All right, so this is the first time we're gonna meet the governor in this Emerald Stair region. Governor Ignacy Vidarro.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Yes, I am. Meaty, at your service.
Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just, we don't see many of your kind anymore.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
I'm the envoy. In case you guys didn't know why people are freaking out about am I a godlike, he has like almost like scars leading from the edge of his eyes, under his eyes to the bridge of his nose. I actually turned them off, you know, for my visual because I thought they were kind of grody looking. But that's why everybody's recognizing him as a godlike, because he has a, quote, disfigurement of the face? That's why.
Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
This guy seems a little
I'm
arrogant.
sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms.
All right. I've seen corruptions in nature, but never this
There
advanced.
may still be time to reverse the damage.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust Animancy as his father did.
Okay. But you do. What would it take to fix this problemo?
Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
Okay. What's the worst that can happen? Let me take it off her hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong.
I see you're unfamiliar with Animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
Dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
I think he likes
While we
her.
argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart. Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Mesiverno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
Wow. I thought he liked her and he wanted to keep her here, but he's a little baby. When he doesn't get his way, he just banishes her.
Governor,
All right.
this is unacceptable. Your father would have kept this community together at any cost.
It's true.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Mesiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog.
Ooh.
We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Interesting.
I'll find us another bedroom.
She's not traveling with us. That was interesting. No wonder no one likes the Adrians or whatever they're called. You know, it's like both ambassadors are complete d-bags. I come in here, do what like normal people would do, and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it! You're so nice." Anyway, this is the town, Fiore Mesiverno, right? That's the town. It's not the entire region. The entire region is Emerald Stair. So, she said my house to the west. Does she mean in here or outside here? If she's banned, Where were we? Oh, she's right here. So here's the governor's house. If she's oh, she lives across from the Bone and Boar. Bone and Boar. We're gonna go over here and talk to her. Now, this town is kind of like this area here I was talking about. It's kind of like a town up on some cliffs on some of the sides. And it looks really cool from a distance. Now, I was just looking for some basic generic information. And I stumbled across what my friend Phoenix told me was, quote, the secret mission here. There's this thing about... I was looking at another mission. This is important, you guys. I was looking for another... it was like... it was talking about coming back to previous places. And they said there's only like one main mission that kind of does that. There was something else. And it said if you want to get this thing, you need to make sure that you can see here. You see how this is elevated and this is elevated? Those are those two places I was just talking about. This was what I thought was an island. And that's the town. Anyway, long story short, this place burns to the ground. If you fight the Steel Garrote, right? Where the heck did I go? Oh, if you fight the Steel Garrote and kill Lodwyn the Inquisitor, kill them all, every last one of them, then this town won't burn to the ground. And whatever, I don't remember what I was looking at, you can actually get access. And I think I was looking for best weapons, armor, stuff like that. So that's really interesting. Now, I don't want this town to burn to the ground. And I do kind of want to own those people's faces. Hey, I've never been down here before. Oh, it's Giatta's basement. Oh, okay. Oh, they said that's where something bad happened in her basement.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him, sir?
Well, my first idea was to...
So there's anything to steal.
Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing me.
So all these little machines like this that are giving power, this is Animancy, I guess. It's like before pre-steampunk type stuff, you know, when everything was steam powered. Animancy seems to be some kind of magical thing that gives them light and gardening equipment.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
That's true.
Giatta, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. What does he know? He isn't even an Animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Missiverno, I'm hardly even an Animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
Okay.
I wish I could take credit for Giatta's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
Okay.
I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of Animancers. Likewise. They should be educational for us both. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days. Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me
By, are you alright?
I just realized this is the end. I have to leave your Missiverno. Forever.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be all right. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare a squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the Animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast. I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name, and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
Okay, sounds like I got my work cut out
We're
for me.
about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing
She's
not much
got
of
a nice
hunter.
place here. That would really
Wanna
suck
get
to have to
extra rations
leave.
Next time we go
I
shopping.
mean, it's only showing like
Not
single
mine.
floor here, but if you
Very
look
long
from the
boy.
outside,
Research assistant.
look at this house. 2-story. It's got the side thing here. She's got the basement down there. Here's her second story. That would suck though to have to go outside and around. Crop shortage. Yeah, see, these are all things talking about. Oh, look at this. The Grimoire of Greater Elements. Unique one. But it's only common. Fireball. So here's what I'm looking for. I tried the wand combo. Was pretty cool. There was a nice wand that they had, one of these merchants in here had for sale. But it was static. And I'm looking for Giatta, letter from a friend. Who? Oh, this person here. Yeah, the writing's on the wall here in all these little notes you can see. Patrol's over, Ranger's grabbing a drink. I understand if you're busy again. All right, this guy likes her. See how much that is. 42 bucks. All those little piles of coins have actually added up pretty good. Balcony. Over there's something to grab. I haven't done the rooftop, the rooftop thing here looking for stuff in this town. Anyway, what was I saying? All right, so just look. So right hand fire, left hand shock. What I need is frost. Like I'm looking for maybe a wand that does frost, and I think like the caustic or the poison is fine. But these three things is like what it takes to get in these grates and breaking down walls, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so we got to consult 3 different people, and they said due west of here. Is any of them inside the town? I think this guy is. This is the exit to the town. All right, so let's go over here and see.
I really loved
Big door. Holy cow. Look at this place. Wow, it's like a... Oh, it's an the Animancy workshop. Look at this big machine here. Can I turn this? You see what that said? To my colleague, friends, and naysayers. That is a heart. That means I'm going to have to find that, right? And we'll get this machine running.
It's the essence I'm concerned about.
I'm excited to fight and kill the steel groat because I never believed that that they were anything more than mercenaries. You know, they act like, well, they're protecting that first region, but at the same time they're protecting it on the based off their own beliefs and stuff. Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago.
I can't let anyone else discover this.
Oh, look at a little door up here. Oh, can't get up there. Let's go upstairs before we talk to this guy. Forget-me-not tonic. Take 1 cupful approximately 1 hour before beginning tedious activity. Ha! Okay. You say so. Well, this thing is big. Anything up here? Books. Many pitfalls of imp husbandry. The alchemy of imp spray. On the efficacy of imps. Interesting.
What do you think of Giatta's theory?
Well,
The art of malicious compliance.
my experiments have been a little
A lot of books, huh? The Moons of Eora.
unpredictable. Like the essence has no sense of direction.
Steel chunk. Alright, let's talk to this fool.
But not
This guy's definitely going to want us to find this heart, or ultimately we're going to want to find this thing, I bet. Tides and Moons, the Natural Historian's account. Okay. And this is his invitation. We already read that. Large and captive audience. Alright.
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop.
Giatta and I are investigating the Dream Scourge.
Giatta, what a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked. Ha! A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source.
Okay, you're an animancer. Can't you just animance one?
We can't make something out of nothing. We're still limited by our resources. I could use a large single block of Adra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an adragan recently died in a western grove.
Okay. At the risk of stating the obvious, we're standing in front of a massive Adra pillar.
Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An adragan's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgan in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the adragan had died. Still, Delamgan queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards.
I may have already done that.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself.
Well,
Alright, so he wants us to retrieve the heart.
Yank itself out.
Let's see, B and C are out the front door. What is this A here? This is an exit. Let's see where this is at. So he said to the west. We're in here. Search the strangled route. Oh, it's way over here. Yeah, let's do that, dude. The other people are down here at the dock. You know, just to knock this out, we're going to go ahead and fast travel out of the city down to the docks. That's a brand new area over there, and it should yield us some craziness. Now, I'm still have 2 more of the God Shrine totem pieces for this region, and both of them are involved in main missions. One of them is here at Natuka Tedek. And the other one is in this region over here, I believe, where we have to go. So, all right, we need to head down to C and B and talk to these fools. See what they have to offer. Do 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 do.
Did you hear that? Remy, look what I found.
Do they all have those kind of glasses on?
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me.
Oh my god.
Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giatta partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
It's funny, only like the main mission quests, people that I talk to get all antsy in their pantsy about godlike. Everyone else doesn't say anything.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giatta must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giatta needs to finish her research.
Deal? Deal.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go round the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us? So, you believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone? Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giatta wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Both.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Well, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giatta will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Wait, slow down. What does Adra have to do with the Dream Scourge?
Ah, of course. The idea is a bit high-minded. Adra acts like a pathway for souls as they rejoin the wheel.
And the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, is it not?
So, just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more.
They don't know for sure. What do I do about the entity tethered to my soul?
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether.
Oh, they
Right.
could tell me who
With
it
a little
is.
fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Ogre.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Great.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But
They wanted to do some,
Ugh, I might
she's
have
like, oh, the
dozed
next
off
step
there for
is
a
we're
bit.
going to do some,
Were any of those words the ones
little,
we needed?
little bit of something we're going to need some privacy on. All right. Picking up stuff. Oh. Doo-doo. We'll get these knocked out here so we don't have to come back. And then we're going to go fight that one area over there. It's going to be a fight for sure. Because there ain't no talking my way. I go in fighting. It's just how I do things. Uh-oh.
I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day.
Beatrice. Excuse me?
Try and use their names, if you don't mind.
Look at this
It
one back
builds their
here.
confidence. As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other corpses?
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple. What am I supposed to do? Just let them decompose? Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective, low maintenance, and very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong. Giatta Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidarro kick her out of town?
Yes.
He's a bigger fool than I thought. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. You did? That was quick. Poor Silvo. He was a bright
I must have killed him already.
But a very old man. Thank you for giving. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
Okay.
Precisely my point. There is something unique at the heart of this. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here.
Yeah, I'm
Toward
the
what
envoy. I was
end,
sent.
Only you can say.
Okay, fascinating. I'm sure Giatta would be interesting to hear this.
Well, I'm happy to give her some good. You and Giatta are going to shake things up. As for me,
she's gonna hang out. So apparently, I haven't been to this farm, but apparently there's a barn somewhere around here that I killed a dude, and it was the guy she wanted me to kill.
I'm
All right,
remembering why people
now we're gonna
find
go
this-
do the heart. Both of my dudes want me to talk to them too, so we got to get way over here. I think our best place would be to go here, and then we'll talk. Well, each of these guys had chat icons, so they're gonna want me to talk to them. We'll get that knocked out.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her. I don't know. In my experience, it's always the snake you don't see that bites you.
It's true.
Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject. Ask away. I'm surprised at how much more deadly it is than it used to be. Hunting was great. That's
I'm
all
gonna
still
fast forward
still.
through this. This is kind of like
Careful in
this is the stuff you need to do to eventually get the training from them.
I haven't dealt with, of course.
You know,
still,
and it's kind of just really random stuff.
There. Most of this is less. There's also plenty of food. There's also just. Oh.
So you're just talking about. Tell me more about anything interesting
Not
out
sure
there.
what else to tell you. Right. Changing the subject.
Thoughts on our companions?
I'd just tell you what I.
Okay, I think that's it for him. And then he's got stuff to say.
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valiant Republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giatta didn't draw blood.
See, I went through this with him, and that's how I got the training.
No doubt. That's why I admire the resolve. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
Agreed.
I'm with you both. She knows who she is and what she believes.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own...
I get it. Losing her home is hard, whatever.
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giatta's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giatta, but I'm glad to have her on our side.
Okay, agreed. Let's get some rest. So, they just both had the icons that they wanted to chat, and I need to chat with them. Okay, so we don't have anything to upgrade right now. And see what I was talking about? I've got this stuff in here that I've thrown in here. All this stuff has to either be like sold or whatever. You can't break it down. This can be broken down. This one here is the one I was talking about, the Trenton Family Brigantine. So Trenton stuff, it was a bounty. And they actually had good boots and armor and stuff. You can see 25% damage reduction, which is down 5%. But 20 additional damage reduction, up 13. Better stamina and essence. And your companions deal plus 20 damage and you get carry weight. So these two things, not so good for me. These things here seem a lot better than what I've got. But I'm just not sure because the carry weight really doesn't matter in this game. All right, let's get out of here. We have got a new area to go to that we have not seen. Uh-oh, we gotta talk.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field.
Back for more?
The bars stifle us. We cannot recall when last we spoke. Hollow faces in a line. What has come of this place?
Situation is dire.
A hand of generosity, or a gauntlet of steel. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals? A new tongue, an unfamiliar name. A harvest grows. The dead rise? What do they hope to achieve? Lift the shroud from the wheel. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make? Adir sleeps across the sea. They are not troubled by the laws of Kith. What do you say?
Anything that can improve people's lives is worth the risk. Knowledge of good and evil.
A bitter tincture heals. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Those are always very odd conversations when you're trying to wake up. Okay, so we've got to head this way. Now you look in, this is what I was talking about, this region. There's a place there I have not been yet. It's a cool looking, I said treehouse, but that's like a stone thingy there. Got this stuff all up here. There's all kinds of cool stuff around here. See what I mean? Like carved in the rocks and everything. Trying to get around in here though is not the easiest because of the hills and the giant canyon. See, there's a bridge going across there, but we got to be on this side.
The trail goes through the ravine and into the glade. Careful where you step.
The bad guy down there. Interesting. What is that guy? Deligman Scourge. Looks like I might go through here. See, I'm talking about how it's like very difficult to traverse this region. So this drops down to here. Pretty cool
Part of me
area.
loves seeing nature reclaim these ruins. Another part thinks nature needs to calm itself.
Oh, these are bad guys right here. Deligman. Oh, I'm already killing her guards. I need to do something about my, because both the aiming and the swinging takes up my stamina. Yeah, I gotta work on my stamina maybe. There's a lot of bad guys down here. See, the priests are the guys you want to take out because they start casting all kinds of crazy spells.
On your right.
He was stunned. Oh, someone else hitting me. That guy still hitting me? Take care of him, companions. This is a pretty cool area. Like, I guess you would... Oh, you'd come back in there where the bears are. I'm actually running the wrong way right now. A sporling.
Is that all you got? Arms up.
So if you hit the water, it'll shock anyone that's standing in the water. It's pretty cool. Guess I can get back out of there some way, huh? Elder brown bear. Oh shoot. I'm stuck on something. I got stuck. I got electricity from somebody. I'm the one who casts electricity. What the heck? Interesting. Now where are we here? Oh, this big area here that I have not seen. I'm wondering if there's like a beacon. That's what I was looking for, a beacon. Because I believe search terms battle scars. This is the quest for one of my companions that we got right when we first dropped in here. So this is what I'm talking about. This region is way more kind of, I guess, difficult to see everything compared to the last one because of the elevation changes and stuff. That electric almost got me killed. Anything back in here? Oh, shoot. What the heck did I just hit? Reliquary of Saint Wadwin. Relics from the ashes. Give the reliquary to... Oh, this must be... A Zerip arrow.
I'm no expert, but that looks like poison.
That reliquary must have been another mission. A relic from the ashes. Retrieve. Oh, yeah. Saw a bandit take off to the west. Delman Glade. So that's where we're at in this Delman Glade. They likely would be looking for a place. As someone stole the reliquary. Oh, there was a mission in here. To get that was from all the way down here. There's a guy in here. Interesting. I like that when you see that's probably good why you go around, grab all the side missions, and then start venturing around. Now I have had it the other way to where I found something and then it told me, hey, this is go return this to this person. Is there anything up in there? Oh, there's no way to get in there? No. I already got the thing out of there. I thought there might be something up in here. But that, you can't... I don't think you can jump up that. Oh yeah. Don't hide from me. So all that stuff in those chests... Is that where I found the... All that stuff in those chests are, like materials to do my upgrades. Or to build better material. They're like base materials to build better materials for my upgrades. I remember they said, don't kill the Queen's guards, but if they're Deligman guards, I've been killing this whole time. Oh, who just did that over there? Just heard a bear or something. What the? We get them all already? Losers. Alright, look, this way here. You can walk up that way. There's something up over there. And we're supposed to go this way. This is the thing, like, when you're on these missions, my opinion is to, don't pass anything up, because it's most likely you're not going to come back to it. And it's probably usually just, something like this might just be a chest or something. Or it's a way to get to the Shrine of Saken. I believe I've already been here. Yeah, Shrine of Saken. Up in there was one of the God Totem items. Oh yeah. Oh yes it was. There's a chest right there. Go across that bridge. What about up over here? Oh, it's a little staircase. A big staircase. Holy cow. Okay. Nothing in here. Maybe they forgot to put something in here. Like, let's make a staircase to nowhere. Where's that bridge at?
Take your best shot. Watch yourself.
Oh, there's a Sia. I can Sia you. Oops, that's a miss. Come on, companions. Get that barrel! Hey, hey! Sit down, son. Hey-yo! You know, I noticed the sword, it's probably the fire effect, doesn't those, like, phantoms that are floating, not these guys, but the ones that are phantoms, it doesn't do very good on them. But then the gun will annihilate them. So you got to kind of know your enemy here. Maybe it's the living are affected by the fire, obviously, but the dead, the phantom dudes, are not. I remember I was just pummeling. I'm like, why isn't he taking any damage? What the heck is going on? Garnet gem. Okay. Let's see what's down in here. Nothing. This is a little roundabout. It's a roundabout. Yeah, this game is really good for if you like, I mean, obviously looting, but if you like adventuring, like finding all the little nooks and crannies in here. Like, look at this. Obviously, that's a non-playable area there, but look at that bridge over there. That reminds me, there's a couple of treasure maps, and what it does is it shows you like you have to find this place. And then you have to find this place. And then this other map, you have to find this place. And here's X marks the spot right here. You see this bridge and this town. This possibly could be the main town, or it could be that island town, but you got to just find this bridge. Pretty cool. I like that. There's no... if you choose this, it doesn't give you a map marker. It's like you got to find it on your own. And that's what I was talking about. It's cool if you like. Hey, is this a? It's a marker, fast travel thingy. So yeah, we just found it. So look, we have to cross over into this region over here. Oh,
Are
look
those
at that!
roots tearing the bridge apart or holding it together?
Yes, good question. Oh, 3 lockpicks. You know, I find sometimes when it's like 1 lockpick, 3 lockpicks, nothing more special. It's like it's randomly locked. See, there's a cool looking bridge over there. Okay, retrieve the heart, the adragan heart. We went up in there was nothing. I think we covered this area pretty good, and I did go up in that earlier. Let's see what we got going over here. Sometimes you can see these offshoots. Sometimes they're just like a pathway like around enemies, so you can like get in behind them without having to fight them. The Deligman Glade. Oh yeah. See, it's like there's Queen's Fury. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but there's 2 skulls on it, meaning they're leveled up past where my armor is. It's either armor or weapons or a combination of both. Now they said don't kill anyone. See what I mean? This could be like a way around, not having to take these fools head on. I don't think there's any... I think they're just going to go aggro on us, so... Oh. The stupid mushroom! Oh, shoot. I don't know what kind of abilities these fools have. First time... What is that thing? It's like a Is that like a standing werewolf? Doesn't it kind of look like a werewolf? You can see the power they have. See ya.
Nice work.
Yeah, nice work. Okay. Little chest. There's usually something. If there's a way, like a little there's usually a little something. Little chest, big chest, a dude lying there that needs, you know, you can loot him, something.
It's like nature's shaping these ruins into something.
Look at this area, this region here. Yeah, I don't know what those are. They're either plants, but it kind of look like a standing werewolf to me.
Next one's mine. Let's go. You're mine now.
Look at that. Barely any damage. Getting static damage on them over time. Now they're out of range. That one's out of range. That one's out of range. I'll go back around the other way. See if I can... I don't want to jump down there. There's a fine line between how far you can jump and not take damage, and jump and take mad amount of damage. It's a different crew. Oh, they got like a some big like excuse me, bark, and they do like a block with their arms. They do like a block with their arms. Oops, sorry, Marius. Premature.
Not bad, Marius.
Premature shot. I got a little poison ticking away on me. Ooh, level 12. 1 ability point. Alright, might as well. So we got this and in our character. So I've been going crazy on dexterity with the attack speed and that. But maximum health. The health isn't that big of a deal because I've used the abilities to get some health, like right here. Increased by 35% with this one on the fighter category. So I'm not super concerned about this one. But damage, that's a big one. And obviously for me, the stamina, my stamina, it's only at 1. I think I got to put it in there now. I just can't even think about that. If you're swinging a sword, you better get some stamina going. So this one here is the penalty. It gets rid of the penalty for heavy armor, and I've been wearing either medium or heavy armor. But in my ranger class, I've been ranking these up. So here's my one-handed melee weapon. I'm up to level 2, and here is my bows and guns up to 2. Now this one I need to be level 15. I'm only 12. This one I need to be level 15, so they got to stay where they're at. Let's see. So maybe I can either go into do some of the... I haven't done anything with the wizard ones yet. This is a good one. Armored Essence. This is for light and medium armor. And the fighter one is for medium and heavy. Or we can actually do this one. Health and health regen. Yeah, let's go with some health for now. I think I'm going to have to... You know, outright health and stuff like that in games where there's magic. Oh, companion abilities. Okay. Finally, it's been a long time since it must be every so many rounds they get one. So I've got this one maxed out on Kai. And then this is the bleed accumulation. This is a passive one, which I like. Passive ones. We'll do that on him. And Kai's got one. This is active, active, and passive. Second wind. No. Leap of daring. Kai steals his mind, regenerates health, increases damage. I want increased damage. With my leap, Kai crashed down the enemy, stunning. Let's just do one of these. Get that going. Cool. Now I got 2, 3, and 5. So this one here, it's an active one, And this is an active one. I think you can only either put 1 or 2 on there because I don't see... I see that number 2 for him and the number 5 for Marius, but not the other ones. I'd have to go into here to grab that one from him. Now I could actually bind this on 4 for now, just to try it. And then Marius is just the 1 and the hunter sense. Okay. Not like I don't use that much, you guys. In a fight, I'm not looking to like control what the companions are doing. Unless it's like really crazy and I've got like a moment to think, and then I'll hit it. I did not see this guy's in there. She's over there. Okay, we'll finish these fools off then. Brown bear. The bears I find are very susceptible to my fire sword. Like you take them on, just go for it, you know? Even the elder, the young ones, all of them works really good. Obviously because they've got fur and it burns. It burns so much. See, this is like a pathway around if you want to skip this whole area possibly. Looks like it leads around to the side of the entrance there, but we're not skipping. We're fighting these fools, man. That's what we're here for. Fighting. Yeah, it like skips around down to there. We'll go back through and kill these fools. We're gonna walk right down the middle of this joint.
Oh, no, you don't.
That dude gives some pretty good shock, those guards. Oh, I missed that. Oh. I did add some stamina, but I've already exhausted that. Queen's Malice. Nice. Nice, team. Nice, team! Nothing like a gun and a sword in your hand. You guys got any chests? Nothing to loot? Is that a cave over there? No. That dude's dead. So, they said don't kill the Queen's guards. Yeah. Like, what am I supposed to do? I killed them all. Except for this one.
Right behind you.
Yeah, keep looking out there for any danger. Hey-ya! Halo sword. Wow, they've got really good block. Not so much with the gun. Soul sponge. So if you can sneak up on them, it automatically triggers the Halo sword. I don't know, at this level, the Halo sword, maybe it takes a quarter of their health or something, but that's actually a pretty good start. It's kind of what I do with the pistol at range is shoot them, try and get a stun, trying to get some electric debuff going on them. She said, you may approach. She's like acting like she's going to be nice. Now that you've killed all my guards, there is no talking. The Garland of the Wild Groves. It's like a flower amulet. Garland of the Wild Groves. 30% resistant to poison accumulation. Yeah. Yeah, because they do poison. Look at this guy right here.
Ah.
A visitor.
Welcome, visitor.
Yeah, it's Groot.
It has been so long.
I thought they were something else.
Your
They're Groot.
Has walked in this grove.
I've been in the Deligman Groves before, but not in the Living Lands.
Strange, as this is your home.
What? I came looking for the adragan heart. Perhaps you can help me.
A curious thing for Kith to want. Even one as special as you. It belonged to one who tended this grove for longer than I have been here.
It's Groot! What happened to them?
Sickness changed them, as it has recently changed so many creatures in these woods. It no longer recognized us as their kin. We had to stop them before their madness damaged the land.
So you killed them?
When we become enemies of the land, it goes against our nature. We had no choice. But it is over now. All that remains is their heart.
Give it to me.
Our kind has no need for such remembrances. It would cause us no pain to part with it.
Okay, give it to me.
But wait. No. No. So many dead. So many of my kin are dead by your hand.
How can I get him here to talk to you? They fought me. All right, I can explain that.
The time for words has passed.
Great. Oh, so you got some special. Oh, we're in close. Oh, shoot. Hey. I'll take care of the little ones over here. You guys tank the big ones for me. Vidarro! See ya. What? That didn't stab that dude? Uh-oh, they got poison chilling on me. Eat a grenade, sucker. Ah! Missed it. Wow, they're kicking that poison in on me. Should have wore that necklace, huh? That poison accumulation necklace. I think that's the dude throwing poison at me. Did that revive him? I couldn't see where they were. What the deuce? Ow! Ow, Snaky! Oh, you! Oh, it's the queen! Send help! Wait, is that the queen too? Wait, I need health. I need to loot. I love looting in the middle of fights. It's one of my favorite things. All right, so I can do something here. So they're hitting me with like electric and poison. That would be... These are all essence thingies. I haven't cooked in a long time. Look at all this raw stuff. Let's see, I need a drink of some kind. Succo? It says succo. No, grog. Grog is good. 22 grog, fruitful wine. Oh, do some damage reduction. Oh, we're just drinking. Oh, sausages. Yeah, dude, sausages. Who doesn't like sausages? All right, look at there. She's got skill. She's got teleportation skills. See how you like my sword. Oh, it's full. The bar is full. Eat it, queen. Was that the real queen or is that a fake queen? It was real of something. One more fool over here. Hiya! Let me pick up all my little... I think I'll sprain my shoulder. Where the heart at? So that's what they said. I guess you would have to sneak your way all the way in here, and then you could not have to fight her. But one, you want to fight all these kind of things, right? And two, that was a long way in here to have to not fight anybody. But you can see like that area up there around. There's different areas that you could probably try and sneak and then just sprint in here to talk to her. But what fun is that? What fun is that? It's no fun. There's the heart. Look at this is the main thingy. It's all about this stuff. So we got to go back and place that in that that big device. It's a fine bow. I don't see. I got the chests and stuff as we came through here. So anything hiding up here? Pretty cool place for a Groot, right? I mean, look at this place. Plenty of stuff to pick up to encumber myself with. One fine dagger. Boop, 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 boop. That thing. So you could have jumped down from over. I think the best way to get in here quickly would be when we were up here looking, jump down and run in there and talk to her, get the cutscene going. Then you wouldn't have to have killed anybody. But again, what fun is that? What fun is that? We got to clear this whole area back here. Look at that.
This reminds me why I never liked climbing the rigging.
All right, let's finish this off, you guys. We're gonna go back to here. We're gonna go inside the city, and we're gonna put that heart in that big machine. And then maybe once that's going, it'll tell us to go back and talk. Well, we have to find out where Giatta moved to. We don't know where she lives now. Here's Giatta's old house. Wonder if she's going to give us her key to her basement. And we get to see exactly what... Remember they said the ambassador doucher brought up the basement. And she got all butthurt about that. You know, she's like, how dare you bring up my basement? Maybe they were doing some unmentionables down there. Here we go. You're welcome.
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful. And a more than capable companion for poor Giatta.
Giatta, I got your machine running. Now tell me about the Dream Scourge.
With any luck, I can tell you a great deal. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver.
Quiver.
No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
I find an authority. I wash my hands in the sea and leave. I continue looking at the sun.
All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum. Chrysalis.
A prison made of doors, a grave dug with fear.
Hello? You still with me? No, we should stop. This has gone far enough.
Two
Let's
questions.
go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
Wow.
God, my condolences. Those two are a handful, even for animancers. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
The two animancers on the dock down there said that maybe an animancer can help you with seeing who this voice is, and that's kind of what he's doing.
That would be closer to Giatta.
Looks like Giatta is going to be the one to do that.
I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating.
Maybe we could do it in the
Thank you for
basement.
getting my machine
Wink.
calibrated again. But you came for Giatta's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river.
Okay, so Giatta's right. Why didn't anyone step in to defend her?
And risk joining her in exile? No. Without this workshop, we have nothing. Regardless,
Coward.
essence doesn't just disappear. It must be going somewhere. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what
Keep
you're after.
looking.
As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have.
All right.
Keep looking, huh?
I got this thing powered up
Getting
for
a
you.
bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
All right, let's see. Let's at least see where Giatta lives before we get out of here. So she moved. She moved. She got kicked out. Wait, is she still in here? She's still in here for now. She hasn't moved yet. All right, right here. Let's see what this guy's got.
Welcome back.
So he's got an exceptional bow, but it's not unique. So it can't, like, you know, I kind of want to grab a unique one. And then he's got some awakened Adra. So I like to buy this stuff when I see it. The Adra. And steel chunks. These are some of the things that I definitely know that I need. And the lockpicks, obviously. Now, one of the traders, I think it might have been the blood and bone dude in here. Hey, take that piece of whatever.
What is it?
No, not this guy.
Welcome.
Let's see. He's all about grog and food. I think there was one in town here. Let's just jog over here real quick. That's the one we just did. And...
What?
He's got the map. It's not this guy either. I think there might be... Excuse me! Where was that other one? Down below? This one. So this merchant down here... she has some good stuff.
Welcome back!
Yeah. So this Minioletta's conduit is a unique wand, but it does shock. And I need frost. It's 8,600. And then she's got an exceptional wand here. But like I said, I don't want to... I don't want to buy one that's not unique, because if it's good, then you can continue to keep ranking it up through the game, you know, and get it all the way up to legendary, which obviously we're going to do with this sword and this pistol, because I've been investing a lot into them.
Something the matter?
I met with all your animancers.
Good timing. I'm about to... So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
You were right about the Dream Scourge. It's older and stranger than we thought.
That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us.
I wouldn't mind hanging out with her for a bit, you know?
We're making progress.
Maybe we could help
Monto's
her
machine is
move
working,
house.
Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
She seems really nice too, and maybe she can help me with my crazy dreams. I should have known ulterior motive. Wait, run that by me again?
I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject.
So she's smarter than
that a
she
good
let
day's
on,
work.
is what she's getting at. Impressive. What's next?
Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
Ooh, outstanding. Where is it?
Well, that's where I need your help. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
This guy, like, is
I would
so
get
funny.
it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
Okay. Don't worry. I'll grab it for
The
you.
door to the basement is just outside.
Ooh, basement.
Around the corner.
Yeah, I saw
Please
it.
excuse the mess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll be hanging out with Giatta for a while.
That's where
She
her
seems
parents
nice. Wink.
I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
All right, what's in the
Walking into
basement?
The basement of an Animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
The many faces of Barath. Barath may not rescue us from our loved ones. Barath is the god that makes life end in death. Oh, well, that ain't good. Oh, his will. To Giatta, I leave my mother's amulet, the only piece of the Valian Republics I took from home. Also in her house, the laboratory inventions. Yes, all of them with no conditions. Okay. What are those, like mushrooms for seats? This is her will. Rather than just I write something down in case the worst happens. Ink is blotched. Unshakable resolve, determination, bitter end. Should the experiment fail, I won't need them anymore. Not where I'm going. Okay. So they kind of had an idea that something might go awry. We'll add that to our journal. Here's a journal. Cordella's right. We refine the phantasmal focus for the rest of our lives. Put to good use. Our plan has always been to tinker with the natural order. Uh-oh. But not... Maybe they screwed up and they brought this upon the living lands. Oh, this basement's bigger than you thought. For the moment, I am seeking Giatta's education, but I urge her attention she deserves. She's a promising young woman. Bleebler blue. Okay. They liked writing. Worried scribblings. I just make preparations for Giatta's future. I transgress. Whoop, whoop. Put that in our journal. Dusty letter from Maxim. Governor. This... I think this was the dad who they said was a good governor. Everything you need after Cordella's outburst to the workshop related to the private lab, which is perfectly fine, don't worry. You and little Giatta, let me know if there's anything you need. I understand your research has made ambitious strides. When you're ready to surface again, we have a game of that to finish. So the dad, the old governor, was good, and you can see he supported their research. They're saying Giatta was a little kid at that time, so it was a long time ago. And the new governor, yeah, well, he's... who knows what he is? He's kind of a doucher. Well, not kind of. He's a huge doucher. Cordella Castell's journal author has been quite lately worried about experiment. He thinks the island interference. Clearly, our daughter is cut from my side. Can't wait to teach her everything. With any luck, Giatta will be wild and audacious as the forces play around her. Is that the machine broken right there? Wait.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
No. Is that her parents? Am I going to end up killing her?
Reborn. A life of peace.
Phantasmal focus.
Guards, we can leave now, right?
Poor
Dude, this
Giatta.
is...
To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Should we tell her that her parents are, like, plants now? Maybe not. She might not take that news very good.
Anyone know what happened back there?
Come on, you guys. We gotta close
I
that
think
door.
those were
We don't want
Giatta's
anybody going in there.
parents, or whatever's left of them.
I don't.
They're dead.
I don't know.
Or
Maybe
something
she
like
could
that.
give them flower pots for Christmas.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance.
Yeah, I found your
Did you
parents
see
too. They're a couple of
My
lilies.
mother and father? Are they still there?
It almost seemed like nature stripped them for parts. Giatta, you might have warned me. I saw them. The plant corpses were pretty hard to miss. Good gods, where else would they be? Whatever I saw down there is your business. We don't need to discuss it.
Nothing so malicious, but no less cruel. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing.
I get it, growing like a plant grows. You want to talk about it? Regardless, they deserve a proper burial. I don't mean to pry.
My mother had an idea about how...
I shouldn't have said that.
I've heard that
I just
story
I
too
just
many
encouraged long dialogue.
This land takes more than it gives.
Yes, it does.
I swore an oath. No one could enter the lab until I understood what happened.
Until today, so what happened?
I'm on the right track to figuring it out.
So she
Enough
doesn't
about
know
me.
what happened.
Let's worry about you for a change. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands.
Okay,
I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
true. Good thinking.
The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar.
I just
And
got
I
one.
know the perfect one.
Ooh.
Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
Oh. Well, let's be off.
Before we head out, let's make the most of our time. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Oh. 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 Remember we said there was 4 companions? Giatta is one of the companions. Oh, who should we send back? They're only going to camp, so it's not like they're gone forever. Kai, head back to camp. I'll see you there. Marius, go back to camp. I won't be long. Make your way to our camp. I'll stop by when I'm ready. Where was this, quote, performance anxiety when you were... Let's just... Look, we had Kai the longest.
Finally, some time to rest.
We're just going to send him back for now.
Once we're all together,
The little fella's
we should
funny
trade
too,
ghost
so...
stories. Best way to get
I
acquainted.
didn't realize. I said we were going to spend some
In the
time with
meantime,
Giatta.
Let's be off.
New companion. Giatta uses Animancy to understand the world around her. While the science of souls remains controversial, she believes that untapped essence of the living lands can and should be put to good use. She wants to prove her convictions by supporting the party in battle. Armed with the phantasmal focus, she draws on the spiritual currents of the living lands to heal and defend her friends. Giatta has purification, calls forth an invigorating wave of energy that heals allies by 25% of their maximum health, and the spectral jolt. A little jolt by Giatta. That kind of rhymed. Oh, poor Kai. He's been with us forever, though. And Giatta's pretty. So she should be here, too. Let's go. So interesting. I didn't know where she was going to, quote, move to. She ain't moving nowhere. She's traveling with the boys. Me and little fella, Marius. Now, there's one more companion, and you would have seen it, I think, in the last video when we first came in here, right over there, right? Right here, when we first came in. That's the other companion, but we don't have access for her for a while. Or I don't know how long, actually. But that's cool. I was wondering where she was going to move to. She ain't moving nowhere. But she wants us to go to Natuku Tadiki Nakuku. I'm an expert at pronouncing things. Just don't get jealous. I could teach you. Anyway, let's see what she looks like out here in the wild. So Marius wants to talk. Giatta wants to talk. I'll probably go over here to the Party camp, talk to them, get ready, and we'll come back for the next episode and we'll see what's going on here. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I say when I was here I was supposed to find... I might have to go back in here. I was supposed to find a piece to the totem. I don't think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I missed it. Somewhere in there we missed the totem piece. So we'll do that too. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you all next episode.